Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to get the perfect fit for your cat's Supakit collar. We also have a guide on our website which is really good about how to introduce your cat to their collar for the first time, which is well worth the read. It makes the experience so much happier for you both, so definitely check that out. But today we're going to focus on fit. So the first thing you'll need is a collar. Our collars come in little push to open tins, so you just find the bit that says push to open and then you hold it like that and push and it should pop open. The bell on all of our collars is removable, so you can just twist that off like the same way you'd remove a key from a key ring if you don't need it. The middle of the collar with the logo on is the Breakaway Buckle. So this just pulls apart. It takes a little bit of force, but it'll pull open like that and fasten up to close the collar. And then you'll also see on the collar this little gold adjuster, and this is how we change the length of the strap. So to extend the length of the strap, we want to move this adjuster away from the bell. So we'll just feed the band of the collar through, pull it out the other side, and then just give it a gentle readjustment to make it a nice round collar again. That makes it longer. And then we do the opposite if we want to make the collar shorter. We move this slider back round towards where the bell attaches. So we slide the band through, take up the slack, and then again just make the collar round again. Now the first time we put the collar on our cat, you're just going to have to wing it. You're going to have to take a look at your cat's neck, take a look at the collar, and come up with your best guess of how long you think the collar should be. Then we're going to pop it on, then we're going to test the fit, and then if we need to, we'll take it off and make adjustments until we get it just right. So I'm going to eyeball my model and think that maybe a collar length like this is good. We're going to approach our cats from the front, as you'll see in the instruction guide, and then we're going to do the buckle up. Now, once the buckle is done up, then you're probably it will naturally fall anyway, bring the buckle round to the front. Then we're going to want to check the fit. So the perfect fit for a Supakit collar is being able to slide one fingertip between the collar and your cat's body when it's on, and it's their body. So if your cat's really furry, you're going to need to ignore the fur and just make sure you're testing against their body. So I'm going to test my little guy. In fact, I might just spin him around and slide one finger under, and actually this is really good. I can just get one finger between this collar and the body of the cat, so I'm in a good place. If it's a bit tighter than this, maybe you struggle to even do it up, don't go any further, just take the collar off, make an adjustment by making the collar longer and then pop it back on. If the collar is looser than one fingertip, just the tip of your finger, you might be tempted to leave it that way and think, well, I'll let my cat settle in for a few days and then I'll tighten it up, but please, 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 please don't do this. There's two reasons that we are really keen for you to make sure the collar is nice and snug. The first one is about your cat's happiness. Our cats are really sensitive, you'll probably notice, to things moving across their fur. They don't like it that much. By having the collar really snug to their body, it reduces the movement of the collar against their fur, and so it makes them less aware that their collar is even there, and that really helps. They forget it's even there and they don't paw at it or bother about it. The second reason that a good snug collar fit is important is because if it's much looser than the one finger fit, there's a lot more chance of things being able to slide between the collar and your cat's body and get snaggled as they go about their daily adventures. And when a snaggle occurs, it increases the chance of the collar falling off. So a good snug collar is comfier for your cat, it's safer, and it means your collar is more likely to stay on. So that's essentially the ins and outs of putting collar on. If you want to take the collar off, I would advise just gently switching it round so that the buckle is at the back. You slide one fingertip under each side and then just give it a little pull, and that should undo the collar.